Hi everybody. It is Wednesday. I almost lost track of the day. I have Wednesdays all to myself. It's my day to work my coaching business in the morning, and then I get to spend the afternoon with Nyla, and she's down for a nap. And so I was looking at her on the monitor and I found myself just staring at her and thinking about like just how much it took me to get her. So if you are on, let me just refresh my computer to make sure that I'm actually live. If you're on, say hello so I can say hi to you. So I wanted to come live really quick and just talk to everybody about being a rainbow baby mom and how to be sensitive, I think, to, with April Fool's coming, I always see a lot of people make jokes about being pregnant and showing fake ultrasounds and things like that. And prior to having Nyla or even trying to have a baby, I would never have thought anything of that. And I hope that the people that do post those things do it without ill intentions of hurting anybody else's feelings. But I want you to be conscious of the people who have trouble having a baby or are trying to conceive and they can't, or have had miscarriages or delivered a stillborn, whatever it may be. Somebody that has gone on the path of pregnancy and not been able to hold a baby in their hands and watch their baby grow. So it's not okay to joke about that. And I know people don't do it with the intentions to hurt other people's feelings, but just be conscious of it if that was the path that you plan to take with April Fool's approaching. But my main goal to come live is to talk about when you're going through the process of trying to have a baby, it can be very difficult. And I never realized how common that it truly is until I went on it myself. And I had an ectopic pregnancy, I've had 2 miscarriages, and then I had Nyla, and we're trying to have a baby now to give Nyla a sibling. And I plan to share my process, moving forward with that. But the bottom line of it is, if you're struggling, most times people are not going to share that with other people. And just so I can put this message out to the people that are watching, if somebody says they don't want kids or whatever their reason being about kids, it could be a defense mechanism because they're having trouble, or I'm not ready to have kids, or whatever it might be. They may be struggling, so just lay off a little bit. And as far as if somebody has a baby and you're like, oh, well, when are you going to start trying for number 2? Like, who says they're not trying for number 2? And so that pressure, it pushes people into isolation because nobody wants to admit struggle for vulnerability reasons. And so if you are out there, please know that you do not have to go through this alone. I know that you probably have a supportive spouse who is there for you, but sometimes you just need another woman who understands what you're going through. So if you are struggling and you need a place to just release that because you don't want to talk to family and you don't want to talk to friends, you would rather talk to people who understand it, there is a support group. I've started one called the 3-5 Project, and it stands for not alone. There's 3 letters in not and 5 letters in alone. You are not alone. So if you want to join that group, please let me know. Send me a message or comment below. I'll make sure that I get you added to that group. We are nothing but a bunch of mama bears. We only know love. There's never any judgment passed. and we share our stories so that we can help each other. So that if somebody knows, thanks Lynn, I love you too, girl. So that if somebody is being tested for a bunch of different things and they're having recurrent miscarriages and this is what they found out, it's going to draw awareness and help somebody else who may be going through the same thing and doesn't know the questions to ask, or their doctor might know something different than this person's doctor. And in sharing your story, it also delivers hope to those people. Like when I never thought that I would ever have Nyla, and I got pregnant unexpectedly after having a miscarriage. I never had a period in between. So she came so unexpectedly to me. And so hearing other people's stories about the struggles they've gone through, but then they have their rainbow baby and it brings hope to them. So this is near and dear to my heart, and I just wanted to get this message out in a video format so that people can watch it. And if you want to join our group, please know that it's a safe place. It's private. I am super monitor of this group. I do not let anybody in there. If people request to join, I private message them before I let them join, because I want to make sure that this group stays secure and that it is safe. So if you know of somebody who would benefit from this group, please pass on the information to them, because I try to reach out to people that I recognize are struggling through miscarriage if they're open about it, but many people aren't. So if you know of somebody, please share the information. I love you guys. Thanks for following my page. Stay healthy, and I'll talk with you all soon. Mwah.